From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hurt. Panther Viking 18.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolf. No street. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Play action, Sanders. They're taking a shot on this first play. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Shoots away from one. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Hot 70. Cut 19. Go.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, check. Ready. Bronco 80. Check out.
First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's a throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. And he's off from up there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Takes this in at the 25. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
First down team at their own 31-yard line.
Ready.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Strike. Dragon, 19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, and give to Robinson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack. Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He's got it at the 24. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Hurt. Ready. Panther 60.
A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Go.
Pass play coming here. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions go up 6-0 here in the 1st. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
Now Sanders. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards. And the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Cut 19. Cut 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a shot deep here. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. And this time, it is a takeaway.
That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it. Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. All set now. 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Finds his man. It's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that. Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down, and he's in for the touchdown. The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Broncos, let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
With the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Come on, come on.
Another carry for Robinson. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Set up. Warriors, 70, tap to 60, tap to 60. Tap 60, tap 60.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
And a fair catch made here at the 17.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. At their own
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's going to push one deep down there. He's got it deep downfield. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 20-zip lead.
That's a good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Lions push their lead to 21-zip already. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 21-0 our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. 2nd down, looking for options. Has him on the quick hitter. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready? 60, 70,
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to be blocked down after reaching the 43. 2 yards on the pickup, and the Falcons will have a first.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's Sanders now. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. 19, 18.
Sanders going to look to throw. Catch made. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw. So making that spot to move the chains.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Deputy!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
77.
They're throwing it. Finds him over the middle. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip gain. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions continue piling on to this lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready,
Sanders back to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
On 2nd down, Robinson. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
3rd and short here, Sanders. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in the Motor City. The Falcons looking like they'll have to punt.
On the jump.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
60 by 6. Warriors 70. Broncos. Ready,
They'll go. It's Sanders. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Let go.
They'll come out throwing. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 10. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Point after up and good for Bates. And the Lions grow their lead yet again.
Falcons, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Seven Pirates.
Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left.
Go.
Sanders going to throw here on 1st. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
19, Tiger, 19, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating. in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
He's going to gain a good chunk of yards here. Looks like about 6, but that still brings up 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Secures this at the 17. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've took.
And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions continue adding on to that lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
Get it. Ready.
On 1st down, here's Sanders. Finds his back, it's Robinson. He dodged the tackle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check that.
He gives to Gibbs to start the 3rd. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Go.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
46-yard line.
70 tip.
First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Pat to 60. Pat.
Another one for Giggs. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Now after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
Ready.
Third down, and they need to get 10.
Come on, come on.
Here he goes, third and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the... Brought in, inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Lions tack on 7 more to their lead.
Falcons, nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Get it.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They'll go play action for Sanders. Man downfield, and he finds London. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They got 24 yards on the play, and the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
A give left side. Here's Robinson. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards,
Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He gets this to Michael Mayer. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and it forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Koo able to put it through. And here in our third quarter, finally able to get their first points of this game.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go! Viking 18. Ready, right?
Home back to the backfield, and they give it to him. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they've put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw now is Sanders. Short pass brought in. Escapes the defender. Still moving. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Rush in. 60 Bobcats. Go.
To the air on 1st down. Sanders flushed out of the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On the give, here's Robinson. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
And they just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcon football, but this late, that lead might be too much for them to overcome. On now comes their punter. And he's been one of the players of this game. Oh, they are loving this one. It flies out of bounds, and it wasn't too far off the end zone. They're going to say it crossed at the 3. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. 15. Herc! Herc! Right there, Herc! Hut, hut.
Has a hole left, room to run. He's at midfield. 30, inside the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
56. Falcons 3.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Sanders. They'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Lions going to the dime look here on 3rd down. 6 DBs out there. Third and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He's got it. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20.
17-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He netted 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Go!
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
1st down.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in the defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions very close to an 11th win this season. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this second down.
Street, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, ready.
They give it to him again. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Let's go now.
Setting up for the kneel down on third.
18 Cardinal.
So it's one for the win column for the Lions.